Right, hey everyone, my name's Tom and I built Xeno. So I created Xeno at the most recent EZA XRPL hackathon back in Hong Kong. A bit of background on me, I'm an 11-time hackathon winner and a background in payments and loyalty at PassEntry. And also I'm a huge NFC enthusiast. I think NFC is really the future and it's going to power a lot of the applications. So, legacy payments are broken. I think we all know that if we started payments again from scratch today, we do things completely differently. What's wrong with these is Visa, MasterCard, Amex completely dominate the market, and they charge extremely high payment fees. So they typically charge between 1.5 to 3% per transaction, which really adds up for a merchant that's doing a lot of throughput. There's slow settlement times. So where payments often seem instant when you tap a terminal, merchants can't actually access these funds for typically one business day and can't spend them. And then we're at a blockchain conference, right? We all understand the issues of centralization and how single points of failure can lead to some big issues. So this is why I created Xeno Finance, a tap to pay just like Apple Pay. However, instead of using the standard rails, Visa, MasterCard, we avoid those fees by using RUSD and XRPL. And all a user pays is gas fees. So no centralized servers in the middle. Our uptime is the XRPL uptime, which, as we know, has only been down once in the past 12 years. So a quick demo. This video is a bit old, but right, it's a Xeno. It's an XRP wallet, same as Apple Wallet, Google Wallet, but instead of Visa and MasterCard, we are straight on the XRPL network. So we've got 784 here, and we want to make a transaction to this payment terminal. So let's do 2 cents for this one. Continue to payment, waiting for payment, we just tap, and straight away processing transaction. It's gone to the test net, and as soon as this goes on chain, we'll get a little success message. Done. We tap here, we can see it verified on chain. Loads, 2 cents, and just like that, we've made an on-chain transaction. Awesome, so that's how you can make an on-chain transaction in a single tap. So how we did this, there's 3 steps in this: a user, a reader, and the XRPL. So the user presents the wallet using host card emulation. So this is the same technology Apple Pay uses, same technology Google Pay works, Samsung Wallet works. So it emulates a payment card. However, we've created our own custom NFC protocol called Xeno Protocol. So what happens when you present your wallet to the Xeno terminal, it returns the merchant address along with how much they want to send. A user will sign this transaction using XRPL for Java, and then submit it back to the reader, and the reader will submit this directly to the XRPL blockchain. Once it returns a success, which is about 4 seconds, the reader will continue its normal payment flow, so print a receipt, and the funds are good to go. So why do we use Ripple? So like I mentioned before, Visa has huge fees. So for a standard $1.35 transaction, so a standard transaction, Visa transaction is $60, so that's the average Visa fee. And you compare that to Ripple, we take that $60 transaction from $1.35 down to less than 1 cent per transaction. Settlement times, 4 seconds, you saw in that demo. As soon as you tap, once that transaction is successful, the merchant can spend instantly. And decentralization, there's no central point of failure. And my favorite one, self-custodial. No one can lock your funds. You truly own your currency, which is a big issue in today's banking system. So our target markets, where we're looking to launch, physical stores and vending machines. So we work with quite a few payment terminals, and most modern ones can support our technology. Targeting USA, obviously our USD is United States dollar, so high adoption rates. The XRP community is huge out there. But we're also going to be targeting informal markets. I think there's a big opportunity with stable coins, such as Nigeria, to really take over those markets and help reduce fees safely as well. Our revenue model, like I mentioned before, we're not taking a cut on the transaction fees. We never want to do that. So all the user will ever pay is the gas fees. The way we make money is merchant off-ramping. So most merchants won't want to hold crypto, right? So we'll automatically off-ramp their crypto. We'll also offer premium APIs, premium features for merchants, and also staking yields. So by holding RUSD, you can earn 5 to 10% APY, which is a lot better than the standard way. And then also, we're looking to integrate into existing wallet apps like Xeno, but also we're also creating our own wallet app, so monetization on ramps, swaps, and staking there as well. What now? So you saw our working demo. I've been walking around the conference demoing payments, and I'm happy to demo after this. Our Google Play Store app is in review, so hopefully this will be available very, very soon. iOS app is in development. Everything's looking good, so hoping to get this out in Q4, and we're having active conversations with partners, point of sales, etc. So right now, we have a standalone payment app. We're looking to roll out initially to venues near the Ripple offices, as we know a lot of Ripple employees use RUSD, so places like New York, San Francisco, a local coffee shop where you can pay in RUSD instead of fiat. However, the end goal, or a long-term goal, is just how some payment terminals support Amex as well, sometimes some don't. You can add the same support for Xeno, so you have the option in the same tap to present your Visa wallet or your Xeno wallet. And tokenized cashback. So like I mentioned, there's a huge cashback, huge saving for the merchants, but how we really onboard the users is we'll have Xeno token with some of the fees we save. We'll give users a very nice cashback. Thanks for listening. We're looking for early users. Please scan this to join our waitlist and join our beta. We're also looking for merchants, wallet apps, etc. And anyone who's looking to save on fees, reward our customers, sign up for our website, Twitter, Telegram is all there. I think we've got time for a couple questions. Yeah.
What's your fees for off-ramping?
Off-ramping, still to be decided. We're probably going to be working with, we've been having some conversations with MoonPay, for example, where we'll probably try to take a cut of that, but it shouldn't be anything, especially as we scale, it should be minimal. Yeah.
Sorry. Is the user expected to know that they have an XRPL wallet? Does your app create that for them?
So initially, it will be a self-custodial, like a typical XRP wallet. However, eventually, further down the line, we fully want to abstract that. Okay. But at the start, it will definitely be a crypto-native solution. Yep. Anything else?
Can I dispute a transaction just like we do with our credit card if there's a fraud or duplicate payment?
So we're not planning on doing that anytime soon. We may there may be future offers for that where a merchant pay a premium for like insurance, for example. But I'd say our approach is similar to cash. So if you pay in cash, right, like you have to go back to the merchant and get that. If you spend $10, you have to get $10 back in cash. So yeah. We're not planning on doing that. Our approach is the cash way. That's great. Thank you very much, guys.